When the alien fleets finally departed, they didn't leave in triumph. They left in boredom. Earth was no longer profitable. The Zyre Dominion had stripped our planet of its rare minerals, drained the oceans for exotic compounds, and forced billions of us into labor camps. But when the yield dropped and our resistance became too costly, the Dominion issued a simple command: withdraw. They didn't finish us off, they simply walked away. To the galaxy, humanity was a failed experiment. For years after, Earth was a wounded world. Cities lay in rusted ruins. The atmosphere processors the aliens left behind poisoned our skies, and storms rolled across continents carrying metallic ash. We, the survivors, hid in underground shelters and broken megastructures, afraid they might return. But they didn't. And slowly that fear gave way to something else: resolve. Humanity had lost almost everything. Our power grids, our factories, our global networks. Even most of our written knowledge was gone. But we still had the one thing the Zyre never managed to take: each other. Old engineers became teachers. Former soldiers became builders. Scientists worked side by side with farmers, learning how to grow food in alien-altered soil. We scavenged the remnants of Zyre machines, studying their designs, learning from their mistakes. We stopped trying to rebuild the world we had lost and started building the one we needed. The first Grey Human project wasn't a weapon. It was air. A group of survivors in the Andes discovered how to reverse engineer a damaged alien atmosphere processor. They modified it with human-built systems, turning it from a toxic generator into a purifier. The skies above them cleared for the first time in decades. Word spread. People traveled across continents just to see blue again. And where air could be cleaned, life could return. From there, everything changed. We built small, decentralized communities instead of massive cities. Each settlement learned to be self-sufficient, powered by hybrid generators made from alien cores and human ingenuity. We grew forests where factories once stood. Rivers were cleansed. The oceans slowly healed. Our technology became strange, part machine, part biology. It was made of systems that could adapt, self-repair, and evolve. Nothing was uniform. Nothing was perfect. But it endured. A century after the abandonment, humanity reached for the stars again. Not with sleek starliners, but with a single, patched-together ship built in an old alien launch cradle. They named it Hope's Edge. Its hull was grown from layered bioalloys, and its engines were unstable by alien standards, but flexible. Every system had backups built from different principles, so no single failure could doom the ship. The galaxy would have called it inefficient. We called it ready. When Hope's Edge broke free of Earth's gravity, every living human watched the sky. For the first time in generations, we weren't just surviving. We were exploring. The first to find us again were traders from a neutral species. Their long-range scanners picked up activity near our sun and assumed it was wreckage. When they arrived, they found orbital habitats grown like coral around Earth, connected by glowing energy streams. They saw our ships moving calmly through space, unlike any design in their databases. The traders were stunned. Earth was marked abandoned, their captain whispered. They said the humans were finished. The human reply was simple: "We're still here." News spread like wildfire. What they saw shocked them. Human worlds weren't shining jewels. They were messy, wild, alive. We had settlements built into asteroids and floating cities in the skies of gas giants. We didn't terraform worlds, we learned to live with them. The Zyre Dominion couldn't ignore it forever. They sent an envoy, expecting to find desperate survivors begging for aid. Instead, they found a civilization. Earth was still scarred, but green spread across its surface. Orbital defenses hummed quietly, not threatening, but undeniably powerful. The Zyre ambassador was speechless. "You were abandoned," he said. "You should not exist." The human representative, born long after the invasion, studied him calmly. "You left us," she said. "That's not the same as ending us." The ambassador tried to reassert dominance, speaking of Zyre fleets and their power. The human didn't raise her voice. "We know," she replied. "That's why we changed." She gestured, and holograms filled the chamber, showing maps of our settlements scattered across dozens of systems, each one independent. "You can't take everything from us again," she said. "There's no single world to break anymore." Then came the moment that truly shocked the galaxy. We did not demand revenge. We did not declare war. We offered help. Our worlds are healing, the human said. Yours are failing. We've seen the data in your machines. You overharvest. You drain. You abandon. It will end you, just like it nearly ended us. The Zaire envoy bristled. You dare lecture us? She simply nodded. Because we learned what happens when you don't listen. The meeting ended, but the message spread. Humanity was no longer just surviving, it was teaching. Species across the galaxy began quietly contacting us, asking about our adaptive systems and our sustainable growth. Aliens abandoned Earth. They thought we would fade into dust. Instead, we rose from the wreckage, united and unafraid. And when the galaxy finally looked back at us, what we had become shocked them all. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more.